Welcome in.
It's
Happy
us.
Tuesday. We're here. We made it. We are really excited today. We've got a whole bunch of new things to introduce to the players. Welcome in. I am Moon Drummer, also known as Matt, and if you play Zombie Slayer, I'm known as Moon Doctor in Zombie Slayer.
And I am Henry Ski, player success lead. I'm usually Hank Slay or Hank Sly in the games. Matt, we've had some good live streams before. This one might take the cake.
This one's exciting.
It's a good one.
It's one of our player favorite raid events coming up soon to Mob Wars LCN. We're going to be talking about the Raid Fusion event. Lots of good buzz about it in the world chat today. Lots of people really excited about it, and we've been running it in all of our games this month. So we started off with Pirate Clan, and it's also currently running in Zombie Slayer. So anyone new to the live streams, we do this once a month. We do a bigger live stream to celebrate what's coming up next in all of our games. It is on the Mob Wars page, official Facebook and YouTube pages, but if you play any of our Kano games, Zombie Slayer, Viking Clan, or Pirate Clan, we talk about all our games here, and we're doing some fun giveaways. We always do giveaways on these live streams. We always have different guest hosts, and today is very special because we're introducing for the very first time our third set of all new admin items.
Awesome.
What's an admin item? Well, you show up to these live streams regularly, and we give away unique in-game items that are weapons or armor, vehicles that you can use in any of our games, but they're only available here.
You can't buy them. Yep. You can't win them in any other way. The only way you can win is by coming to the live stream. So all of you attending, and there is quite a lot of you already, you are automatically cooler than every player that is not here. because you're going to get that giveaway today. At the end of the stream, we're going to post a link, as well as a few others that are going to win some cool prizes. So, Matt, we've got some info, we've got some prizes, we got a really cool bunch of players. I see everyone say hi, and from all over the world. That's great. Hope everyone is doing well. We're having a great summer here in Victoria. And Lori says, can't we win them on Discord? Not well, sometimes, but that's a live stream, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a different live stream
with the Discord live stream. So every Friday, you can hang out with Mingo typically, and all of us in the Discord. We give away a chance at one of the items. With these live streams, everyone watching live is going to be the first players ever to get our loot case, our new loot case. And the loot case has 8 items in total to collect, but you'll get 2 of them in there as well as a boost. So pretty cool stuff. It's actually really useful for before events, or maybe you want to save it for before when the next quests roll out, or just before, if you're playing Mob Wars, just before Raid Fusion.
Yeah. Big Ed, I don't know if there's any cats, but since you obviously don't want them, that's what you're going to get. So be careful what you say in chat, players. I know Terry mentioned, hey, anyone opposed to skipping right to the giveaway? We're going to make sure you're not able to get one, Terry. So watch what you say. And I'm only half kidding.
Welcome in, Carla. We have some people watching from BC as well, and one crazy guy as well.
Nice.
And people from all over the world. I know some folks that are watching are from the UK. It's 12 p.m. Pacific here, but of course, for some people, it's later, and you were the lucky ones for making it here live. Like I said, this is not going to be available for anyone outside of the live stream. So if you watch it later, if you're watching later right now, currently, I'm sorry, the link is not available.
That's right. So Matt, when will the link expire?
So we're going to be posting at the very end of the live stream. Moen, who is in the chat, along with Mingo, basically we have the whole player success team here, and a lot of Kano. Moen's going to be posting the link, and it will expire at 3 p.m. Pacific. So at the end of the live stream, we post it, and you only have a couple hours to collect it.
Yeah.
So make sure that you go and claim it and stick around to the end.
Feel free to share it with your friends, even if they weren't here. Keep in mind, if you are having trouble opening the loot case, which does happen from time to time, you have to submit a ticket to support@kanoapps.com before the expiration. I'm not going to accept any tickets that come in at 3:01 p.m. or later saying, I tried to collect it and couldn't do it. I can't honor that. So if you're having any issues, let us know. But enough about that, Matt. Let's keep this live stream rolling. We got a lot to get through.
Well, we got to show them what kind of items we're going to toss into
we got
that loot case.
Of course we got to show them. Let's check it out.
Here's a brand new animation from Andy, who is new to our Kano team. So this is our brand new Kano Loot Case Set 3.
Yeah!
That is
Woo!
right.
Look at all those cool looking items.
We've got 6 new items here, as well as 2 of our rarer pulls based off of the founders, Tim and Eric. Each one of these items, they're part of our collectible sets of items. And if you've been playing for a long time, or you've been coming to our live stream for a long time, you might have some of the items from the previous sets. The best part about this is it's all new, and they all have new stats. You can use these in any one of our games, not just Mob Wars, but it's also going to be available for Pirate Clan, Viking Clan, and Zombie Slayer. So let's chat about these items.
Yeah, what are these items, Matt? They look cool.
I'm excited for it. So let's go from the left to the right. We have the first one is Henry's hazmat suit.
Yeah, this is what
awesome.
this is what I put on when I go into World Chat.
Sometimes. It's important.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's a really good high stat piece of armor. It's available, like I said, in all the games. That's this one right here. Oh, there we go. And yeah, so this one is available as a pull in our new loot case, and everyone here is getting a loot case at the end of the live stream. If you show up to our Discord live streams, you might be able to get these, but they're going to be much harder to find. We have Mingo's new item. This is Mingo's streamer gear.
Nice. Right
here. It's a fully decked out piece of gear with all the stuff you need to stream while you're playing. And obviously really good defense as well. So you've got that one. We also have the automatic kick pedal.
Ah, I see what you did there. That's good. I like that.
Little pun in there. If you're a regular, to the live streams in Discord, we like our puns. And this goes with the drum kit item. So we have Matt's drum kit item, and now you have a double kick pedal for the drum kit. We also have Moen's gamepad, which looks like you need to be a good enough gamer to be using. That's for sure. It's got a pulsing power, nice homage to the 2000s era of early gaming. And these ones are going to be harder to find as well. We have Ben's belt buckle because Ben, of course, who has been rocking it as one of our creative producers for all of our games, Ben has the bolo tie, which is a harder item to find. Now we have the defensive belt buckle.
Now I'm just an ordinary creative producer.
Yeah.
But you got the belt buckle and the bolo tie for Ben. Fantastic.
Yeah, I guess you can almost collect a whole cowboy outfit at this point.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe the admin item set 4 will get into that.
Some boots.
Yeah. And what's the last one, Matt?
This last one, really cool. I love the look of it. I love the allure of it. It's the Amaris's Corpse Reviver. This is a potent, bubbling concoction you can collect, and has some really good stats, and also is a rare pull. So with the loot case, you'll get a mixture of these items, plus a chance at Tim's Shanking Sneaks and Eric's Deadpan. There's Eric's Deadpan right there.
Nice. Based
off of Eric, one of the founders of Kano, and then Tim's right here. So they're both really good stats. They've got some really good attack and defense as well. And if you can't find them, these ones are really hard to find. If you don't have these ones yet, we kept them in there so that you can collect them all.
Fantastic. I can't wait for players to collect on those.
Lots of cool stuff. So everyone here gets these. Everyone here gets to be the first people to grab these items. And at the end of the live stream, to celebrate Raid Fusion, not just in Mob Wars, we have the new Fusion Anvil. Ooh. This is a really awesome item. It's available in all the games, and this is exclusive to this live stream only. You will get other chances in the future to get the loot case, loot case, but this is the only time you're getting this one.
We've been doing this quite a bit lately. Our artists and our creative team have done an amazing job getting these once-in-a-lifetime items, and we don't call our bluff, because we haven't made any of those items for like the Obsidian Skull or anything like that. We're never going to bring them out again, ever. So this is your only chance to get it, so everybody here, you are going to get it. Pretty cool.
Yeah. That's just our gift to you as saying thanks for being an active member of our community, an active player, whether you've just started the games, because I know a few people in the world chat today were saying they just got into it, or you've been playing since the beginning. Thank you for playing our games. We got some folks joining from the UK. Nice. Very cool. All right, Raid Fusion. What is Raid Fusion all about?
Players like Raid Fusion.
Yeah, and
love Raid Fusion.
And why? Because you can build your own items, essentially.
Yeah, totally.
You can fuse and upgrade your raid drops. It's like a regular raid event, a raid boss, where a boss shows up and you'll be able to attack them and heal your raid party, but you'll earn components for your attacking and healing actions. Mm-hmm. And they look kind of like little gears, like we see in the logo here. And with your raid drops, you can use those gears on the raid page and level up your commons to superiors and superiors to premiums. That essentially will make them stronger and boost their stats. But at the end of the event, you get to keep all your items, plus all of the rewards from the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So you can get a pretty good haul to your stockpile.
You're going to get a bunch more stuff based on stuff you're already doing for the raid. So there's a reason Raid Fusion is maybe our most popular raid event. I certainly know the players have been clamoring for it for a while. And I'm seeing a lot of positive comments in the chat as well. Very cool.
Yeah, and there's a couple of new folks that are saying they just joined and just started playing the games.
Welcome.
We will be posting a link to the rewards for the items at the very end of the live stream. So just stick around. We will post the link, and you can go ahead and claim them through the link. Now, of course, Raid Fusion comes with a boss. We have the returning Capo Bastone raid boss. He definitely does not care that he just mowed down all those people behind him. He's like, this is the perfect time for a cigarette, I guess.
Yeah. And looking away. Gotta look cool by looking away.
So this boss, if you are newer to the games, this boss, I believe, potentially, correct me if I'm wrong, if Ben's watching, potentially hasn't been a Raid Fusion boss before. We've had it in other events. But if you haven't unlocked the achievement, you can go ahead and do that. And starting this Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, that's Thursday the 21st, we'll be launching Raid Fusion for all Mob Wars players. And you can start earning components and leveling up your raid drops. Now, some players have asked in the other games, how do I get started to fuse my items? Like how do I get into it? Start taking on the raid bosses. You can summon a raid boss, join other people's. And as you earn those raid drops and components, you'll then fuse them. But you need to have the raid drop first, basically. Very cool stuff. Now, of course, with the Raid Fusion event, we also introduce a whole new set of premium items that you can fuse. So here are the strongest items that you'll be able to fuse with the Capo Bastone. We have the Underboss Auto. This is the premium Underboss Auto. So this is a high attack precision weapon. You can fuse your Underboss Autos into superiors and then premiums. And the key for this event is if you want to climb that leaderboard, you have to fuse premiums. So each premium that you fuse, you'll get a point on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
and
that's
at the end of the event.
That's the only way to get on the leaderboard.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
fusing premiums. So sometimes we get some questions saying, "I've been fusing a bunch of items, and they're not counting towards the leaderboard." Remember, the criteria is fusing premiums only.
Yeah,
gets
exactly.
you on the leaderboard. Yeah.
Bunch of people saying, I love Raid Fusion. And some folks earlier were saying Raid Fusion is their favorite of the raid events.
Awesome. That's
awesome
great.
to hear. We have, of course, we hear from players, we want some better defense items or some stronger defense items. This is a great way to do it. This is the Premium Underboss Mask. It's sort of like a throwback to 100 years ago in military warfare with the style of this set. We have the Underboss Lifter as well. This is
Cool.
essentially a new powerful vehicle that you can get and fuse for yourself. Very cool stuff. But with Raid Fusion, we give you 2 full sets of items. So you also can go back to what looks like the 20s, like old school Al Capone style
Nice.
weapons. This is the Premium Capo Tommy. Then there's also the Premium Capo Case. Of course, you got to keep that Tommy gun somewhere. And it's got some good defense. And lastly, the Armored Ride. So an armored vehicle just to get out of there. Because you never know. If you go whack your rival syndicate, you're bound to anger somebody.
Absolutely.
So you want to get out of there quickly.
Get out of dodge, yeah.
Yeah, some really good stats. Obviously, the commons and superiors and premiums, they're going to get better as you fuse them up. So that's this Thursday. You'll be able to dig in. Everyone, no matter what level you are, no matter what Mob Wars player you are, can dig into Raid Fusion. So lots of cool stuff. All right, so what's next? If you have any questions about Raid Fusion, because actually had some this morning, some people were DMing me about it. We actually have an FAQ just for any new players. We have an FAQ and game guide. So if you have any questions, obviously you can email us anytime at support@kanoapps.com or through the apps. But we also have the FAQ, so you can always reference that if you want to get like specifics on how prestige locations work or things like that. So.
Yeah, if Mingo or Moen, everyone give a shout out to them, our men behind the curtain. We couldn't do our live streams without them, and they'll be dropping some helpful info in the chat here and there and posting the links later on. If one of you want to post just a link to the LCN FAQ, and players can navigate from there to the other games. And yeah, that's a great place to go if you want some basic information. But as always, you can submit a ticket, support@kanoapps.com. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have, especially on today's live stream. With these live streams, chat goes very quickly. So if we ignore or don't answer one of your comments or questions, it's not because we're not interested in helping you. It's just because the chat goes by very, very quickly and we just might not see it. So yeah, if you want to make sure your answer or your question gets answered, there we go.
Yeah.
If you're a Jeopardy player, maybe if you want your answer questioned,
Yeah.
then go ahead and let us know in a ticket. Otherwise, we'll do our best to try and shift our. We got a bunch of screens going on here.
Yeah.
We got to make sure that we stay on target.
Totally. And of course, with the Raid Fusion event, we also want to give people a chance to save on FP. We have the back to school sale coming soon.
As a kid, this was the death knell. Seeing back to school
like,
ads, because no, that means school's back soon in like 2 weeks. I will say the summer has flown by for me. I don't know about everybody else.
Very quick,
but lots of fun, lots of good times. But yeah, we're heading into the late days of August, which means back to school. So we got a sale going on for Mob Wars. That's excellent, Matt. When is the sale? It's this Thursday.
This Thursday, yeah, at 9 a.m. So when it launches, it's the same time as Raid Fusion, and you'll be able to save on FP and item bundles. So you can pick up bundles of this item set, this new item set, and use it against the Capo Bastone. All right, Raid Fusion, we did mention that is also running in all of our games this month, and it's live right now in Zombie Slayer with the Cult of Undeath.
I love this. This artwork is so cool.
It's really, really cool. It's sort of like a zombie druid or something like that, which is pretty neat. It's live right now, so there's still time for you to go and fuse items and level up your entire set of 6 premiums and climb that leaderboard. There's a lot of people up on the leaderboard right now, so it's pretty close. And it looks like you summoned Ben.
The Ben. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, here's Ben.
They're like, did I miss Ben? No pop-up Ben yet. Well, Ben is here.
I always miss Ben.
Yeah,
we got to get Ben back on one of the live streams here.
That's very true.
But Ben's doppelganger is here, which means Matt, we give away in
Another
Ben's
giveaway.
honor, we're going to do another giveaway. Don't tell us we don't give you guys enough stuff.
Yeah.
So what are we giving away today, Matt?
So because we're introducing our third set of items, and because Ben's previous admin item, the Ben's bolo tie, which we talked about, is now going to be a harder item to get, we're going to pick 3 people from the chat each for a prize pack. This is an additional prize pack. So in the chat right now, Henry's going to pick someone to get a Ben's bolo tie. It's a harder to find item. It's no longer available in the newer loot cases, so this is going to be like your last chance to get it.
For a while, anyway.
And you're going to get 20 FP or UNC.
Nice.
So it's a good way to get some extra FP here.
For those winners, you will have to submit a ticket. So
Yeah.
if we pick you, you got to write into support@kanoapps.com. Moen and Mingo are going to keep track of the winners. And the criteria for picking you is there is no criteria. We're heavily influenced by compliments. Insults probably will mean we won't pick you. So for those of you think you're being clever, no items for you, except the items you get later on today. We're equal opportunists. We reward all types of players. Vicky, there we go. Vicky, I'm picking you. Vicky Strand, Vicky Strand. You're my first winner. Where did you go? She was in the chat somewhere.
Is that YouTube?
I forget. Vicky something. Vicky Strand, something like that. I saw her. She's there. Anyway,
it's going by fast. We have
You're our first winner. You win 20 FP and a Ben's bolo tie. Matt, your turn.
All right, we have 300 people in the chat right now, so it's going by pretty quickly. So I might not see you, but I'm gonna pick. I can't pick Amaris.
Don't pick Terry. We said we wouldn't pick Terry. Sorry, Terry.
I'm gonna pick Lawrence Gilder. Lawrence Gilder. We love Kano.
Hey,
that's Lawrence from
Kano too.
YouTube.
Nice.
So if you're watching on YouTube, send us a message with your player profile link, and you get your bolo tie and FP.
Nice. Okay. Oh, Shania on YouTube. You're my second winner. You said something about Ben being handsome. That's all I need. Shania, you have won Ben's bolo tie and 20 FP. Make sure to submit a ticket. You are our third winner today. Matt, we're halfway through. Only 3 more players. Who are we going to get?
Okay, let's see. The first one I see, it's PM.
My players.
PM on YouTube. Watching on YouTube. PM, you are our next prize winner.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I like Bo McRae as my third winner. He keeps posting that cool, that one. I like that one. Bo McRae, you're our 5th winner. Submit a ticket, support@kanoapps.com because you have won 20 FP and a Ben's bolo tie. Matt, who is our final winner today?
And the last one, it's Carolyn Oselton. You said, love the hat. Well, thank you for joining us. Carolyn Oselton on YouTube. You got yourself a Ben's bolo tie and 20 FP.
Tyler likes the Canucks. I like the Canucks too, but we've already picked all our winners. So don't worry, even if you didn't get picked, everyone's going to get a pretty sweet item set very soon. Yeah, so let's keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, so if you were one of the winners, write into us and you got extra lucky today. Nice. Very cool.
Okay.
Speaking of extra lucky and
Yay!
winners...
Battle passes on Zombie Slayer, finally. I never thought it would happen.
I know, it's finally here.
Yay!
We've gotten some really good feedback from all the players who completed our first inaugural season of Zombie Slayer Battle Pass last month. We just last week launched Season 2. The best part about this is we got a lot of really good feedback from our players about what challenges they wanted to see and what new rewards they wanted to see. And with this season, with Season 2... I just want to say congratulations to everyone who was the first to complete Season 1. Because I know we've had people who've joined Mob Wars that didn't get a chance to play Season 1.
Right.
They've joined since then. So big congratulations to the Season 1 completionists, we'll call you. But with Season 2, we introduced a brand new reward. There's now 29 tiers. And with an exclusive new item set, which has really, really good stats, some of the most powerful items that you can get in Zombie Slayer, we also have the Battle Pass Fire Starter avatar. Now, this is a bonus avatar that you can unlock. You can see it here in the graphics behind the sunflowers and the scarab.
Yeah.
We've got a new overlay, a new border. You've got access to, with the Battle Pass, our new crates, our gemstone crates, which have legendary items. So lots of really cool stuff available there with Season 2, which is live now. And then all of our games, Season 59 is now here for LCN.
I can't believe we're already on Season 59. It feels like
Season
just
59.
yesterday we introduced the Battle Pass. And we've got a killer new avatar. I've already seen some players have this, actually. Yeah. It looks really good.
Yeah, some players are rocking this. And also the overlay and border. The Emerald one looks great. This is the Battle Pass Billionaire.
I love the Emerald overlay. I'm going to have to get this on my profile. That looks really cool.
Yeah, this is a really cool one. And then, of course, we can't forget, we've got Viking Clan with a new avatar as well, a brand new item set. The avatar in Viking Clan and Pirate Clan is the Battle Pass Blade Master. So, as you can see, we've got multiple different overlays to pick, different unique sets. I really like the Pirate Clan ship as well, with the gold doubloons on the sails. Very cool stuff. So, great work to the creative team.
I remember when Canada introduced the $2 coin. Someone were saying the toonie, but everyone was saying we should call it the doubloony. And I'm like,
that would have been awesome.
Man, I was so excited for it to be called the doubloony. That would have been really cool, but no, it's just the toonie, which still works.
Yeah.
But it's it's not as cool in my opinion as a doubloon or a doubloony.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Imagine just going to the Canadian bank and cracking open a treasure chest.
That'd be awesome. Oh, Amaris is in chat. Everyone, Amaris is one of our longtime kick-ass artists. Almost all of the artwork you see in Mob Wars is all her. And she is awesome. So everybody give a shout out to Amaris in the chat.
Yeah, and Amaris was trying to get one of those items earlier. I saw.
Amaris was saying, "Let's
one of
just
the
bring
items
it back.
that
Bring it back to what? What are you talking about? Like reel in my compliments to you? I can't do that."
So yeah, these are all available as of last Wednesday. I wanted to say. So if you still got lots of time, the seasons for the Battle Pass are usually 28 days. So they just launched, and there's lots of time to dig in.
Awesome.
Oh, you want to bring back the
doubloony.
The doubloony,
yeah, I get it.
Why not?
Yeah, no, why not? Why not, eh? Okay.
We're leading towards a cashless society, but let's bring back the gold coin. I love
Sometimes
it.
you need them.
Cool stuff.
So this one is our next update is a pretty big one. This is going to be about the fight list. So for those of you that play Viking Clan or Pirate Clan or Zombie Slayer know that we've been adding fight targets. For the longest time, the fight list has operated only on level.
Yeah.
So generally, you'd only see people within 10% of your level. However, over time, the fight list has kind of diminished. Not as many targets as we'd like. Not as many real targets. So we've made a change where we added in players who were close to you in fight strength or battle strength. Which to me made a lot more sense, because just because someone's close to you in level, they might actually be way more powerful than you.
Yeah, they might have different loadout setup, different stats.
A lot more items.
Yeah, more items. Yeah.
So we've added that in. It is coming to LCN, but Matt, we have a lot of changes to talk about.
Yeah.
And we have some notes here because we can't memorize all of them, but we did want to tell the players here today, the first ones to get it to be in the know.
Yeah.
About the updates we got. So what do we got going on?
So basically, it was as of July, we introduced the new update to Viking Clan, Pirate Clan, and Zombie Slayer, adding those strength-based targets. So just to show what this looks like for those players, you'll see a little strength tag. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm hiding behind it. But you'll see a little strength tag next to the name. This is what it looks like on mobile, and next to the name of a strength-matched target. So we essentially opened it up so you can see active and live targets within 10% of your level range, as well as these additional optional targets, which are strength matched. So the goal with the update obviously was to address, like you were saying, we've heard from lots of players that over time, some higher level players aren't seeing many people on their fight list and things like that. So we wanted to address that by essentially filling up the fight list with more targets, giving people more opportunity to dive in, and more strategy opportunity on how they want to strategize to fight. Since that release, we've spoken to a lot of players. We've got lots of feedback from players. And made some additional changes. So we initially added a level limitation for higher level players. The strength target range, that was a big range before, so now that's much smaller. And feels a little bit more balanced. We also reduced the health regen rate, which was something we talked about the last live stream.
Yep, that was based on player feedback. So players,
based on player feedback, yeah.
You definitely have a say
engagement, for sure,
in these things. Yeah, for sure. Is that we'll always be looking at how many players are participating, how much are they participating, and your feedback. So the health regen, the old system we didn't like, we changed it. Players weren't wild about that one, so we kind of met somewhere in the middle-ish, and that seems to be going over pretty well. So keep in mind, some of the changes we're going to be talking about, we're going to be monitoring very closely.
Yeah.
And just because we make a change doesn't mean that it's etched in stone.
Yeah.
We'll try and let you know which ones are and which ones aren't. But yeah, just keep in mind, we're going to be very open to feedback. So yeah, let us know. But obviously, sorry to interrupt, Matt. Just wanted to make that clear to players. And let's keep going. What else we got going on?
Yeah, so that was one of the recent changes, was the health regen. And like you said, it helped to essentially give more players more time before having to jump back into the action.
Yeah.
It was healing quite quickly before, so that should help. And these are the 3 things that we're going to be introducing in the next little while to Viking Clan, Pirate Clan, and Zombie Slayer.
Okay.
So for the new fight list updates, attack boosts will no longer be allowed against anyone below your level range.
Yeah.
So if there's somebody, if you're matched up as a strength target, or if you're 10% higher than somebody and they're just showing up as a regular target, you can't, as the higher player, you won't be able to use an attack boost against a lower level player.
Unless the lower level player uses a boost against you, then you can use a boost back.
Yeah.
So if they poke the bear, all bets are off.
It opens them up, to
yeah.
retaliation, which is like a lot of aspects of the fighting, right? If you punch somebody, then you're gonna
open up that retaliation window for sure. Yeah.
And then of course, one of the other things is that in the out of range list, if you're used to seeing out of range mobsters or out of range Vikings, pirates, and zombie slayers, any higher level out of range opponents who are within your strength range, who match up as a strength opponent, specifically in your list of out of range, we're going to be adding that strength tag as well.
Yeah.
So right now, when you look at your list, you'll see standard targets on Viking Clan, Pirate Clan, and Zombie Slayer. You'll see standard targets, and you'll see strength-based targets. And for out of range targets, there aren't tags, but we'll be adding that so that you can strategize a little more.
Sure.
It's possible you'll see both types of targets in your out of range as well.
Yeah.
So, and then we're also this is an exciting one. I'll give you this one because this one is something players have been asking for a while.
Yeah, this is
going to be exciting.
I wasn't ever sure we were going to do this. So, and by the way, a lot of these changes are coming. LCN, the goal is by Monday.
Yeah, so we'll be rolling these updates to PC, ZS, and VC first.
There's 3 games for sure.
And then we're going to be bringing these to Mob Wars. So we're aiming
tentatively
for Monday.
We're aiming for Monday.
Yeah.
Kind of Monday, late morning, early afternoon. We just got to make sure everything is tickety-boo before we do so. Mm-hmm. But here's a really big one. We're going to be expanding the number of Blacklist. Aren't you glad you gave this one to me? We are going to be increasing the number of Blacklist spots from 1 to 2.
Yes.
So the same logic remains for 10 FP. If you want a week's break from all attacks from this player, axe slaps, punches, etc., you can use the Blacklist. Players know what the Blacklist is, but we have some new players in there. We're going to be adding that from 1 to 2.
Yep.
So same logic. You're going to get a week, and then you have a week's cooldown. But instead of just 1, we're letting you do it with 2. The idea being is that with all these changes, we've added way more fight targets. That's why we didn't do it before, is a lot of our game is centered around conflict with other players. We want to make sure we keep that going, but we also recognize we want to make sure it's balanced, and maybe those that aren't as into fighting or they want to break, now you can do it against 2 people instead of just 1. So that is also coming tentatively on Monday.
Yeah, once we release these ones, then we'll make that the next step. Yeah,
we're gonna keep an eye on this for sure as well, especially the Blacklist spots. So let us know what you think.
Yep.
If you like it, if you don't like it, we want to hear, and we're gonna be monitoring everything very closely. So this is not etched in stone.
Yeah.
If we find that with the increased Blacklist spots, there's way fewer targets and people don't like it, we might change it back. It's kind of a flexible thing here, but we are announcing it now.
Cool.
I never thought this would happen. I know players have been asking for additional Blacklist spots for a while, so it's very exciting. And tentatively, that is coming on Monday.
Yep, very excited for it too. And there's a few people who are newer to the games as well. Blacklist is temporary as well. Just to clarify, like when you normally you can only blacklist 1 person for 7 days. This is going to allow you to blacklist 2 different users for 7 days there, which is good.
Yeah, and this is perfect.
It's more strategy, to be honest.
I love the comments because it's perfect for any change we make. Some players are like, well, this is the end of the world, I'm quitting, or everyone's like, finally, you should have done this ages ago. So that's about right. That's what we expect.
We get the
Keep
same,
in mind, we're going to be adding a lot. The reason we're doing this is we're adding a lot more targets to your fight or battle list in the first place. We're not just doing this and then not increasing the number of targets. So again, let us know, though, if you're not seeing as many targets because of this or because of other reasons. Let us know in a ticket, and we'll have a look, and we might make some changes back. But we're going to get this teeter-totter just right, we think, where you're going to have a lot of targets, especially during quests.
Yeah.
We want players to have lots of targets available. But still, that's very exciting. I think that's a good compromise.
Yeah, totally. And you know, we've been hearing from players like we said at the very beginning. We've been hearing from players. One of our biggest amounts of feedback, or biggest types of feedback that we receive is how there's not enough targets on the fight list. So this is going to really open that up for players, especially in Mob Wars as well. Of course, like you said, we're aiming for Monday.
Yeah.
But keep your eyes out for our next TGIF
Yes,
this week, and the in-game news posts. We'll post there in Discord like before everything's launched.
Yeah,
so
a lot can happen in a couple days. Our dev team and production team works really hard to make sure the game is running smoothly, and that we add a bunch of new stuff in there all the time for our amazing players. Thank you very much. But things change. We have a lot going on, so yeah, you definitely want to keep an eye out, as Matt mentioned, for this upcoming TGIF. There should be more details in there, and we might even have a more detailed release time. But yeah, as of now, tentatively Monday. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'm excited, Matt.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah. And a lot of the things that we're introducing, it's stuff that we're directly hearing feedback from players about. We'll continue to monitor player feedback, like you said, in terms of things being not set in stone. So let us know whatever game you're playing. If you're playing VC, PC, and ZS, and you dig into the fight list, let us know if you have a positive or negative experience.
Yeah.
If there's a specific scenario you want us to look into, just email us, and we can take a look.
And reminder, with this new fight, and again, the fight list / battle list has operated as it has for almost 17 years. So there is going to be a bit of a learning curve. Like, it's going to be weird to see someone on your fight list that is way higher level than you, but have a look at their fight strength. That's why it's going to have the strength chip on there. You might actually be stronger than them. So yeah, keep that in mind. And myself, Matt, Moen, and Mingo, of course, are here as well to help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm really, really excited for it. Finally, I was going to say that for all the games, we are also releasing a bug fix.
Yeah.
Some players were saying they were seeing the out of experience range warning on profiles if they're hospitalized. So it was incorrectly showing on some profiles. This is going to be fixed for all of our games, and we're rolling that out as well. So to those people that wrote in, to those folks that told us about their experience with the first fight list updates, and to those that have been messaging and saying, when is it coming to Mob Wars?
Yeah.
It's coming soon. So very excited for it. And of course, we were talking about earlier, we were talking about getting the really strong items. There's some people in the chat talking about how do I get strong items, or obviously if you have more targets, you might want to level up your character a little bit. We have the gemstone crates.
Hell yeah.
Now, these got a refresh somewhat recently. These have our strongest items in the games.
Yeah.
They're available in all of the games right now. So Zombie Slayer, Mob Wars, Viking Clan, and Pirate Clan. And you can get them in the shop. They will have the strongest items. Every time we release these, they're the strongest that you can get. And one thing I wanted to mention is that if you get the 3x Master Crate bundle, if you plan on getting multiple, that's your best bet of guaranteeing you a new legendary pull, and it gives you the highest chance for other ones. So anyone new, if you're a brand new player and you want to get a head start on really, really beefing up your character, this is a great way to do it. I saw a few people saying that they're having some issues loading the game right now. If you are having any loading issues at all, you can message us anytime. One person is just mentioning an issue with the app. We're always available, so just send us a message as soon as you notice anything. If there's any lag, just message us and we can take a look.
It's loading for me, but yeah, with different devices and sometimes with your internet connection, something else you got going on, who knows? But yeah, we can usually fix that up for you pretty quick.
Yeah, so it is a guaranteed legendary when you get that 3x Master Crate bundle. Some people in the chat are saying. Plus, it gives you the highest chance to get another legendary or rare pull. And then winnings. Let's talk more about winnings. We got the Jackpot Blitz, which is something that we introduced very recently. It's one of our Blitz modes. I had a bunch of people this morning asking, oh, I'm seeing that the people are winning jackpots. Like, how do I win? How do I enter? So you just wanted to like go over this one more time for anyone that's new, anyone that hasn't tried it yet. Just simply, when the Jackpot Blitz is running, simply by taking part in the hunt, by diving into the actual Blitz mode, you're going to automatically earn entries. So every time you place a hit list or place a hit on somebody, you're going to get 10 entries for the next jackpot. Every time you get a hit list kill or you attack a listed player, you're going to get 10 entries per kill, 1 entry per attack. And if someone lists you, like if Henry, while we're playing, lists me, he'll get 10 entries for listing me. I'll get 5 entries for being listed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we can work together, and there's multiple jackpots. There's no cap to the amount of jackpots you can win in that hour, and there's multiple chances to win multiple jackpots. So you want to just get involved with it to get the tickets, and then it's a random draw.
I'm seeing some comments about the leaking and the hit list and the delay. And we know the delay is controversial. The idea being is that we want to make sure we spread the wealth. Like, we want a lot of players to have a chance. So here's some good news. I can mention this now. Is as of now, when an admin blitz starts, so that is actually following the live stream this afternoon at 3 p.m. PST for LCN. It's always Tuesdays at 3 o'clock. We rotate it so every game gets an admin blitz. As of now, every admin blitz will mean your heat/delay/leaking is going to be reset. So players were giving us good feedback that, well, we want to play the admin blitz, but not if it means, I'm already at a delay and I'm not seeing any targets. So basically every Tuesday at 3 p.m. at the start of the admin blitz, everybody's hit list delay is going to be reset. So we think that'll help.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And that's how it works right now in the Jackpot Blitz based on feedback from you and the Reset Rumble. So essentially, at the beginning of every now special Blitz event, we'll be resetting the delay, starting everyone at the very beginning, no matter what you've been doing, leading up to the event. So when you see that a Blitz is going on, you see a message in the world chat, dive in there, let us know what you think of it. And also, you get an opportunity today at 3 p.m. to whop us with your new items. I want to see what admin items people equip to fight us today.
All right.
Very good stuff. So good feedback from players. We have almost 400 people watching. So
Yay.
The chat is going by really fast. If we don't get to one of your questions, we're not ignoring you. Please email us and we'll follow up. And of course, because you took time out of your day to join us, we got to give you your prizes.
Yes.
We have the Fusion Anvil. Really excited for the Raid Fusion event coming up this Thursday. This is going to be available no matter what Kano game you play. And you know what? The best part about these live streams too is that if you play Viking Clan and Pirate Clan, or you play Zombie Slayer and Mob Wars and Pirate Clan, you can get this item for every game you play.
Yeah. There's not going to be much of a limit.
There's no limit there. So if you play all 4 games, that's 4 Fusion Anvils. You get to have one for each of your character. Good way to level up your character. Mm-hmm. We have Viking Clan Raid Fusion coming in a couple of weeks. So I believe that's next week. I'm working behind, not working ahead. That's next week. We have Zombie Slayer Raid Fusion live right now, and big congratulations to everyone who participated in the Pirate Clan event earlier this month.
So okay, I think it's about time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So we're gonna drop the link in just a second. I did want to also mention that we do this regularly every Friday again on Discord. There's lots of opportunities to win fun prizes. Stay in the loop on what's happening next. And it looks like Moen is ready for that link. Everyone in the chat, we're going to be posting a link, and you can claim your Fusion Anvil and the Kano Loot Case. Little double prize.
Nice. Okay. So here we go. We're seeing a lot of good feedback. We can't answer everything. Besides, you're going to be so excited about the live stream link.
There it is.
And when you open it,
click on it.
Let us know what items you get. And if you can't open it for whatever reason, send us in a ticket. And remember, you have to send in a ticket before 3 p.m. We're not going to be crediting any live stream loot cases or this item to anybody that writes in after 3 p.m. So in about 2 hours, you got 2 hours and 18 minutes to submit that ticket if you're having issues. Otherwise, open it up and let us know what you got. There we go. Broad Sounds. First player got the streamer gear and Ben's belt buckle and an energy boost. Very cool. Very cool. Did anybody get the host special? Did anybody get the hazmat suit and the auto mat?
Yeah, let's see.
Drum pedal. Awesome. Let's see.
Yeah, that's very cool. So thank you for posting also Broad Sounds, the stats as well. You'll see that a lot of these items are pushing up towards the 1,000 mark. We've got 900 attack on the Mingo streamer gear there.
Nice. And Moen said for Facebook players, you may have to copy and paste it. Brenda, we won't be getting new properties until we lock down the economy and the cash and the blitz. But you can buy lots of properties in previous locations. There's still no limit on that. So yeah, there we go. I'll try and keep answering. Wally wants to increase squad size in zombies. We'll check that out. And I think Susan mentioned she would like syndicates increased from 25 to 30. That's something we will discuss. I can't make any promises there.
Good Battle Pass feedback.
Oh,
from
Donnie
Ollie.
got 2 Moen's game pads.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. Okay, great.
Okay, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to mark you as a cheater because you can't use 2 controllers to play the game. I'm kidding.
We've had some
I'm kidding.
players over the years use 2 mice. I shouldn't have. Yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. Andy says thanks for the gift, guys. Every little bit. Andy, thank you for joining us on the live stream here today. We had a great crowd. Lots of comments. Lots of feedback.
We have
great job.
We have Lawrence Gilder, who was one of our prize winners earlier. You got the gamepad and Tim's Shanking Sneaks.
Good day for Lawrence.
One of the rare one,
yeah, absolutely. Bob got the Ben's belt buckle and Tim's Shanking Sneaks, so he's going to be very fashionable.
Yeah,
he's going to have a lot of accoutrement.
And Joseph got the hazmat suit. There we go. You were asking when am I going to get the
next
HSki item?
Anthony got the host special, the automatic kick pedal, and the Henry's hazmat suit. Nicely done. Did anybody get Amaris's item? I haven't seen Amaris's item. Push chat. Gregory got a Fusion Anvil. Everyone should be getting a Fusion Anvil. That comes with the live stream loot case. But that's great. That's good to hear.
Yeah, and then gamepad and pedal from Josh White.
Sylvia got Amaris's item and Mingo's item. That's great.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's our first. You're actually the first person that we know of that has the Amaris's Corpse Survivor. So that is a harder to find item. Amaris doesn't always join us on live streams, but sometimes does.
Sadly.
Yeah, but maybe soon.
Really, Amaris. We should have Amaris on almost every time. Amaris and Ben is a cheat code. Kelly, how is cash out of balance? How much time you got? Send us in a ticket. I'll explain it to you.
Yeah,
it's getting better, but it was pretty imbalanced.
You're very welcome, Highwayman. Thank you so much. Lots of people saying thank you. Thanks, for playing our games, and thank you for showing up regularly.
Yeah, we love doing these.
Yeah, and we have people from all over. Like we've got folks that I know are working, and some folks that are also. It's like 8 p.m. for them too.
Tim's asking how do you get the loot? Click on the link that's being posted in chat. If you're on Facebook, you may have to copy and paste it. Gage got the hazmat suit and the corpse reviver. Excellent. Nice. I could use a drink myself.
Yeah.
It's a little early though.
It might wake you up a little too much.
And it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Today Tuesday? Sometimes I lose track. I don't know what day.
Wait, did you already have the corpse reviver?
I hope not. It's a little early. No, I had a tea. Let's see. Gregory got nothing special. Nice. Oh, well, if you think about it that way, Gregory, but there's not that many players overall that are going to get this item, so I think you did.
Edsel, we have the kick pedal and the belt buckle. Nice. You're going to start a country band, it looks like.
Nice. Shanna said, thanks, Matt and Hank. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us on the live stream here today. It's awesome stuff.
And thanks, Mingo and Moen, for rocking it behind the scenes, dropping the link, answering questions. There's a lot of folks here, so we couldn't do it without you, so I really appreciate it.
We should, all right, well, we should probably wrap it up. Matt, great job putting this together. Moen and Mingo, excellent job, as always. Everyone give a shout out to Moen and Mingo. They do a lot of hard work to make these happen, so thank you. And, of course, to Amaris for joining us in chat. And Matt, of course, you do the yeoman's size work on putting these slides together. Big thanks to Andy for the new animation. And, of course, to our players. Thank you all for joining us today. We know you're very busy and your time is valued and valuable, and it is very much appreciated that you join us on these live streams. Matt, any final thoughts before we get back to it?
Just really excited for the admin blitz today. It's going to be, like we said, we're going to be resetting the hit list delay for everyone starting at a blank slate at the beginning of the event.
Yep.
It's at 3 p.m. today. You can equip the stuff that you just got today from the loot case or the anvil if you want to hit us with the anvil. But we'll be there and you can claim our bounties. Message us if you have any questions about Raid Fusion, if you have any questions about the fight list updates coming to Viking Clan, Pirate Clan, Zombie Slayer, and Mob Wars next week. We're available. If you have any questions that we didn't answer in the chat, we're here. So let us know, and hope to see you in the game.
There we go.
For the admin blitz.
Bye, everybody.